Hello students, today we are moving to the next part of the chapter Microbes in Human Welfare. Already we have completed the microbes in the household products, and the second we have completed the microbes in the industrial uses like the antibiotic and the beverages industries. Now come to the third part, that is the chemical, enzyme and bioactive molecules. So first of all, we need to know what are the meaning of all. Okay, first of all, chemicals, they are produced by the microorganisms. Then enzymes are also some of the chemicals, some type of proteinaceous or some other components, biomolecules produced by the microorganisms. And bioactive molecule, this may come in your exam. What is the bioactive molecule? So what is bioactive molecule? These molecules are activate in the living system. They are functional in the living system. Okay, they act as they interact with the living organism or the living products. They are known as the bioactive molecules. So see, first of all, what are the bioactive molecules? These are the molecules which are functional in the living system. Remember that bioactive molecules are functional in the living system, and it can interact with the components. With their components means it is the component of the living system. Such products are like organic acids, alcohol, enzymes, cyclosporine A, statin, etc. So we will see all of them one by one. First of all, let us see some of the microorganism, fungi and bacteria. Then what type of products we can extract and what are their uses. Okay, so first of all, first one, see, Aspergillus niger. This is one fungi. It helps in the production of citric acid. We know that citric acid will help in dyeing ink. Then in medicinal field also it is used. In the household household also it can be used for preservation of the food. Okay, so citric acid can be useful to the household uses also. Okay, second one, this is one type of bacteria that is known as Acetobacter acidity, which help in the production of acetic acid, which is nothing but vinegar. So vinegar, we all use. Vinegar is also act as a preservation component. That means if you make, suppose, achar, then for that also we can use vinegar. Next one, Clostridium Butylene Gum, that is used in the production of butyric acid. And what is the importance? It is helping in making rancid butter. Next, we all know that is Lactobacillus, which is also one bacteria, and Clostridium, that is also one bacteria. Okay, so both these two are bacteria. Lactobacillus produce lactic acid, which coagulate milk protein, right? We discussed that is helping in the production of curd, that actually convert milk into curd. Next one, that is Aspergillus niger. That is also one type of product, that is one fungi, Penicillium, from where gluconic acid is extracted, right? And what is the importance, what is the use of it? It is helping in gluconate source of calcium to infants, cow and lactating mothers. So these things you have to know. Okay, so some of the products, their uses are there, and from what type of microbes we can use or extract those products for our use, they are all this. So after that, let's just see some type of enzyme, some other products like cyclosporine, statin. Okay, what are all those? Okay, so let's just see all of them. After that, let us move to some other type of product. First, we have seen bioactive molecules. After that, let us move to the enzymes. So there are a number of enzymes that are used in the industries or for production of other compounds. So let's just see what are those. First of all, around 1 to 1.5% of the enzymes, of the total enzymes, they're used in the industries for the production of various components. So let us see some of the examples. Okay, so the first example is lipase. So lipase enzyme is very much important. It's actually, what is lipase? It helps in breaking the lipid. What is lipid now? Fats and oils. Now, if this is actually one detergent formula, if in the clothes, in our garments, suppose we have oil stains, then this lipase will help in removing this oil or all those stains. So this is nothing but one type of detergent formula which is helping in removing the oil and the stains. Okay, so that's why it is helping in the laundries, isn't that? So what are the organisms for where this lipase enzyme is extracted? They are Candida lipolytica or Geotrichum candida. From these two species, the enzyme lipase is extracted for the production of different detergents for the removal of oil and stains. Remember that. Next one, second example is pectines and protease. Okay, so what are they? They help in degrading the proteins, isn't that? So what are these things? They are actually helping in the clarification of the fruit juice, isn't that? So now what is that clarification process? Whenever you make any juice in our house, okay, in the mixie, suppose you take one mango and we collect this mango juice. Will that be exactly like the mango juice we bought from the market? Actually not. Okay, why? Because in the house we're using the raw thing. That means we just collect the juice. But in the market, just to show, okay, just to get to attract the people, in for commercial purpose, actually some clarifying agents. Okay, this clarifying agents are used for the juice to be made a little more clean, or to not clean exactly, but just to clear and transparent, right? So that helps in clarification. Okay, normally in the fruit juice what we use in our home, that have all the fibers and the pulp and everything, but whenever you get a fruit juice from the market, it is not going to have all those pulp and all those fibers in it, isn't it? Is completely clear, though it is colored, but it is transparent, right? So that is the pectines and proteases, which is actually collected from lots of products, lots of microorganisms like Aspergillus niger, from where this pectinase is extracted. Next one, Mortadella, next one Renispora and Bacillus, from where this protease is extracted, which is helping as a clarifying agent for the fruit juice, right? Remember that. Next one, the third example, this is very common and it is going to come in your exam. This is very much important. Remember that. I'm making a start. This is very much important. Every time in your exam, in the medical examination, boards examination, everywhere, objective examination, you will get this question. What is streptokinase? What is the help of it? What is the main use of it? So it is extracted from the streptococcus. It is very easy to remember. So streptokinase enzyme is produced by streptococcus, right? Now what happened? This streptokinase is acting as a clot buster. In the blood vessel, inside the blood vessel, if we have some clots, then in the injection, the streptokinase is injected, and after that, inside the blood vessel, it will able to clot that, it will actually break this clot. Okay, so that's why it is called as a clot buster. Now, if an individual is suffering from, suppose, myocardial infection, okay, that can lead to heart attack, right? So that's why before heart attack or stroke or those diseases like myocardial infection, what happened? This streptokinase is injected so that this streptokinase can destroy the clot. If they're present inside the blood vessel, it can able to break those clots and make the blood vessels once again free for the transport of the blood, okay, for the flow of the blood. It will help in clearing the blood vessels, remove the clots. Okay, so this is very much important. Remember that streptokinase is very much important. Next one, another component, another enzyme, that is amylase. Amylase helps in degrading the starch. We know that, right? So this amylase help in degrading the starch. It is obtained from, once again, some another microbes like Aspergillus, then Rhizopus, from Bacillus species. This amylase is extracted. Okay, next one, another component. So these are all about the enzymes. How many enzymes we have discussed? Lipase enzyme, deterging agent, pectines and protease, clarifying agent, then clot buster, streptokinase, and amylase for degrading starch. So for examples, if you can remember, more than enough. And yes, some another type like casein. Yeah, casein is used for the production of cheese, different kinds of cheese, is it? So yeah, these are the enzymes. Then after that, let's just move to the next part, which already we have completed, that is alcohol. So alcohol is produced from what? From Saccharomyces cerevisiae, brewer's, which is helping in production of what? Ethanol. Okay, so this ethanol that is helping it's actually nothing but the alcohol. Okay, so that's all about this enzymes and alcohol. After that, let's just move to the next part. After that, let us move to the next type of chemicals or the products. The next product, that is the cyclosporine A. So this cyclosporine A is extracted from the fungus. Remember, it is extracted from the fungus Trichoderma polysporum. So from the Trichoderma polysporum, this cyclosporine A is extracted. Okay, and it is acting as an immunosuppressive agent. So it inactivates or deactivates the immune system for a time period so that the individuals can successfully transplant organ. Okay, so it is helpful in the patients who have organ transplantation. Okay, so for the organ transplantation, what we know, if an individual suppose the kidney is start to or become non-functioning, then from a donor he can get or he can get this kidney from the donor. Then after that, it is if whenever it is after surgery it is implanted into the body, then the immune system will find this is a foreign organ. So that's why the immune system will do all the possible thing to completely kill or destroy or reject that specific organ which is transplanted. But we don't need to actually resect that organ. So for that purpose, for a time period, whenever the new cells to grow, for that time period we need to deactivate the immune system so that for that time period the organ can be accepted. So for the patient who have transplantation, for that that individuals or for that patients, what we need to have cyclosporine A, which is a immunosuppressive agent. So this is also one very important example already I have given, that is streptokinase, very much important. Cyclosporine A, this is also very much important, which is extracted from the fungus Trichoderma polysporum. Remember that. Next one, the last type of product, that is known as statin. Statin is also very much important. So from this part, how many things are important from this chemical part? Remember streptokinase, then cyclosporine A and statin. These three are going to be very much important. Okay, so what is the statin? This is produced by the yeast Monascus purpurans. Remember that it is extracted from one another, that is yeast. Okay, that is Monascus purpurans. It is helping in the decreasing the cholesterol level in our body. See what happened, the fats start to get absorbed and it will start to deposit inside our blood vessel around the organs, vital organs like heart. Okay, so that's why the person start to have lots of problems. Maybe the individual can have high blood pressure and can have stroke also, that can lead to death of the individual. So to avoid that, we can have one product, that is statin, which is extracted from the yeast Monascus purpurans. It is helping in blood. It's actually a blood cholesterol lowering agent. How it will deactivate or it can decrease the cholesterol level? Actually, it will prevent the synthesis of an enzyme. That enzyme help in the production or synthesis of the cholesterol. Right, so cholesterol directly is not inhibited by statin. Statin will inhibit that enzyme. That enzyme is helping in the synthesis of the cholesterol. So whenever we take the food, we take the fat and oil, ultimately it will convert to the cholesterol, right? It will convert into a phospholipid, suppose. So what will happen, that cholesterol will start to deposit. So whenever we take the fats and oils, then statin can be given to the patient if he have more chance of having high pressure. Okay, so then he can take this statin so that it can deactivate the blood cholesterol. So this blood cholesterol lowering agent, it is inhibiting the enzyme for the synthesis of cholesterol. So that's all about the different chemicals, then enzymes and biocontrol agents. So that's all about the video. Hope you have understood. 3 things you have to know: statin, streptokinase and cyclosporine A. So only from these 3 parts questions are asked, and also remember the scientific names from where it is extracted. Okay, so remember all of the microorganisms, the bacteria or fungus, all those things you have to remember. Practice the scientific names, okay, from where it is extracted, along with that their functions also. So that's all about the video. Thank you.